Hello guys, this is Jimmy and welcome back to the next trading tips episode. Today we are going to be looking at the depth chart and the order book. If you do find this video useful at any time or informative, or you learn something new, feel free to drop a like and join my cryptocurrency Discord as well. That's down in the description. But we are going to start off today looking at the depth chart. So we're going to bring the order book in as well. So the depth chart is a representation of the order book in the form of a graph. So you can see it much easier where the orders are. Where the orders are predominantly are, where they are, at what prices, and how much you are going to need to buy or sell in order to make the price of, we're looking at Cardano here, hit a certain amount. We have got all the buys here in the green, and this is the demand curves. At every single price we've got along the x-axis here, how much is willing and able to be bought, so we can see that on this axis. So we can go and have a look now. So at 17 cents, so if we get our cursor around 17 cents, we can see that there is around 650,000 that is willing and able to be bought at this precise moment in time, down to 17 cents. So if someone is wanting to sell enough Cardano in order to make the price hit 17 cents, they've got to sell 624,000. We can see it on that side there. It just changes a little bit as people add and remove sell orders. And the same thing is on the other side. So this is how many people are willing and able to sell Cardano. So we've got willing and able to buy here, we've got willing and able to sell. So let's say we want to push the price up to 17.3 cents. So we'll be able to see that this is where we've got to get it to. And we can see on the y-axis there that you've got to buy 988, or it keeps going up, it keeps changing as the price changes. People add and remove orders, but you've got to buy roughly 930,000 Cardano in order to make Cardano hit a price of 17.3 cents. So if we have a look in here, we can see that 17.3 cents is around there. Now, if we have a look on here, we can see it's 17.3 cents is around 1 million now, and all the orders I added all the way up to the 17.3 should equal 1 million, and they do. We got a representation, and so then the question is, why is it not a straight line? Why are they not perfect demand and supply curves? And the fact is that at big evens and resistance and also support, orders tend to accumulate. So we can see here at 17.3 cents, there is a lot of orders. We can see that by the gradient of the curve increasing dramatically. We can draw from this that either this is a big even or there is resistance. So if we have a look then at the curve or at the chart, we can see at around 17.3 we found support along here and we found resistance here. So this is one of the major last resistance points that we hit before coming down a bit. So therefore people are accumulating sells around that point, thinking that it may go up to it and bounce down. So what they're hoping is it goes up to it, bounce down around that level and comes down, but their order will sell. So that is why people accumulate them at resistance. They just want to catch the very top, or that's what they think is going to be the very top. Alright, so I am now back, and if we have a look, then yeah, what happened was we got resistance at those levels we were saying. So this is about an hour and a half later now, but we have resistance at the exact point where I said it was more than likely going to be, at 17.3 cents. So how do we realize that? Remember, we had a look at the depth chart. We saw where there was a lot of orders. We had a look then on the chart, saw yep, there's support here for it. We got support. We got some resistance there. It came up, and guess what? It bounced right off of it. So that is where we have been able to use the depth chart for something very useful there. We've been able to find out where the resistance is, and we could have traded based upon that. However, there's a lot of good things to do with the depth chart like that. You can see where resistance and support is. However, on the other hand, it is very, very highly manipulated. You get people put in a load of fake buys, for example. So it's up here, getting them going really high, get a lot of them in, and what that'll do, that'll push the price up, and they'll be looking to sell into people's buys there. So if you see a lot of buys, be warned, it could very easily be fake. As well as on the other hand, if you see a lot of sell orders, then that could also be fake. Someone might be trying to push the price down to buy and accumulate, but that is something that you could also take to your advantage, so you could also sell and buy back in lower. But remember, when those orders go, there is normally a small pump. So a pump for me is normally like 1 or 2% maximum. So yes, if there's a big order and it's been pushing the price down for a bit, and then it gets removed, then you could get a small pump afterwards, and if you trade upon that, then you can make some nice money. So it's definitely very risky trading based on the depth chart. I would not do it alone. I take it into consideration when I'm trading normally, but I would not normally just have a look at a chart like this. So yeah, anyway guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it or find any of this useful, feel free to leave a like. It's always appreciated. Subscribe, of course, if you're new. And I do a series every Sunday where I explain all the trades I've made during the week. And yeah, have a look. Have I made a profit? If so, how much? Or have I made a loss? So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.